a big part of our life, every day and everywhere. But did you know that every time we listen to music, it has a psychological impact on our brains? But before we get into the role of music in psychology, let us first discuss about what is psychology. So, psychology is basically a scientific study of human behavior. It tells us why we act in a certain way in a certain situation. It explains the behavior, predicts it, and changes the behavior. It tells us why we are acting in a way and what is the reason behind it. Now you might wonder why psychology is important. So it is important because it gives us an insight to our past experiences, our past human experiences. Every action that we do is somehow directly or indirectly influenced by our past experience. It can be a trauma or any good experience, but it is still affected. Our future is always influenced by our past experiences. It helps us to connect with more. It helps us to connect with people more because someone who is into psychology is able to read the emotions of other people. It helps us to deal with mental problems like anxiety, depression, and COD, which is compulsive obsessive disorder. Teaches us how to react in different situations. Basically, it tells us how we can reenact or maybe change our behavior according to our situations. Now let's get into the role of music in psychology. So music is used as a therapy in psychology. CBMT is the name that is used for this therapy, which is cognitive behavioral music therapy. It is used to reinforce some behaviors and modify others. It includes listening to music, singing, dancing, and playing some instruments. The psychological benefits of music are that it reduces stress and helps to sleep better. There are some disorders that are called insomnia. It is a disorder which prevents us to sleep. So music, it helps us to sleep better and improves the quality of our sleep. It improves our memory and boosts our motivation. It has the power to manage pain and lessen symptoms of depression. So let me explain it to you with a few examples that how it works. So let's talk about our memory, how music improves our memory. So right now, if I give you 10 lines written on a paper and I tell you to learn them all in a sequence, you might not be able to do that. But the same way, if I tell you to put those lines in a music and then I tell you to memorize it, you'll be able to do it. And that is why we are able to learn so many songs, but it's hard for us to write or learn a paragraph. One more example of how music helps to reduce our stress and anxiety. So for this, especially slow kind of music is used. A music that has a slow pace and slow tempo. Now how it works? It basically helps to calm down our stress and anxiety. Our breathing starts to work according to the tempo of the music and we start to slow it down. We start to calm down, and that is how it helps to reduce our stress and anxiety. So this is how music plays a role in psychology. It helps to lighten up our mood, makes us feel fresh and alive, and that is how it makes our life better.
YouTube channel News DNN by clicking the bell icon. Don't forget to like, comment and share.